Hello, everyone. We're alive. We're alive. It's totally we're alive. Woo! Hey, we got pancakes. Craft would be happy. Alright, let's do our dailies before I forget about those. I don't even have $5,000 to do the roll. Alright, let's get those done. Alright, hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Thursday. How are you all today? How's everyone doing? I see Yoshi, I see Johnny. How are you two doing today? Another day closer to April for those that like warmer weather. I cry in pain, but you know what? Almost there is Direct Day. Nothing for me that I really care about in the Direct, admittedly, but I kind of expected that from the beginning. To be fair, so I'm not necessarily super surprised by that. So I'm not too surprised. I tend to stay in my lane when it comes to games in a lot of ways, so you know, it's not to diss any game or anything like that. I just like what I like, and none of that really intrigued me. I'll be honest, I didn't even watch the Direct. I just watched a summary of it. Because I'm gonna be real, I would have been on like 2 hours of sleep when that started. Because I was up editing at like 6, 7 in the morning. That's what I did with my evening, or well, my morning, I guess. Is did some recordings and then did editing. That was me. At after stream yesterday, because you know, stuff never stops. Anywho, let's hop into X-Rank as planned. My game making sounds. Sometimes it likes to be funky. Pickle is. Always love to see that it's working properly. Had to make sure. Anyone have anything they were big about in the Direct? You know, I know that Tomodachi Life was dropped. I know that's probably about the biggest name, I believe, that was dropped there that I can think of off the top of my head. A lot of stuff. There's some rumor mill stuff related to Switch 2 that was dropped on a website, an official website. So honestly, that information was more vital to me because that is more intriguing, but I think people are overestimating. I'm just overestimating that all these games are going to be like Switch 2 version. I'm like, no, it's just going to be... They're just saying it's the version on the Switch, like Switch 2. Like, it's not going to be anything different. I think they're a little bit of a copium against that, and so at least I hope so, especially if Splatoon 3 ends up being one of those, because that could be really rough if there's now multiple editions of like Splatoon 3, along with it being on one of them being on better hardware. There's already going to be a conversation to an extent, I think, on how that's going to go. Though I think it'll end up just being, oh yeah, Switch 1 people are going to be at disadvantage, because likely Switch 2 is just going to run better, and the way the game is made, if your console is running faster, you actually have an advantage. So, yeah, you know, for those that have have switches that run hot, always better to keep them cold. Keep them cool, running at maximum rate, not wanting to get thermal throttled. Another one goes down, Expo. We're gonna kinda, I don't wanna say risky for the, oh, there's carbon there. I thought it was a wiper, and I kinda didn't pay attention to the fact they had a carbon. But, like I said, I'm hoping. Admittedly, my biggest thing is I really just want to hear for Riptide on the second. I know there's guard behind me. We're just gonna ignore that for a second. I'm really hoping to hear for Riptide that this new Switch is gonna come out like mid-September or later. That is my hope right now. That's what my biggest concern with any of the Nintendo Directs is. I want it to be after Riptide. You know, I'm not worried about any games. I'm not worried about anything else right now. Anything else is just nice. I'm crying in pain because I don't want to have to fight with Switch 2s and what's going to be legal and what's not. The less I can deal with, the better. Because, you know, worst case scenario, it comes pretty late. Like, in a position where it's like, oh, yeah, really? I don't want that. You have it. You're backline. It's literally your job, brother. What are you doing? Bro, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a backline not want to play objective. But, anywho, the worst case is going to be, like, the Switch 2 would drop in, like, August. Because then there's no way for us to test it. I mean, actually, if we have to find a way where it's in a position where we can... The worst case would be that it's the least amount of notice and we can test it. Like, enough that we can make a decision. So if it's all the way to, like... That's crazy. That's crazy. How does... Okay, this is a game. But anywho, you know, worst case scenario is, like... we can test things, and it's like, oh, we can find a way to make Switch 2 compatible. And like, like we have to now fight with that idea of actually using the Switch 2s and find a way to make it work. And at the same time, like, those aren't going to work together nicely. Like, that's the worst case scenario right now. And that's my worry. Or, sorry, in testing or something, it's going to work well, and then when you actually get to the day, it's not going to work well. Which is actually what happened with Splatoon 3 when we played it on release day at a LAN. It just didn't function. We got lucky that it was mostly functioning. But, you know, it's people that have, like, pretty standard stuff, and then, like, I guess some people just... we don't know why some people's just didn't work. We just literally couldn't get some people's Switches to work. It was, yeah, it was experience. I don't wish upon my enemy. But, anywho. It's, more nervous right now about what's gonna happen here with the Switch 2 announcement on the 2nd. Unless this direct was, I didn't even wake up for it. You received the chalky milk? No, I did not receive any chalky milk. We have the lead. Interesting. Okay. Great, it's just me. If I got 2, that would have been big. My teammate can get 1, though. That would help, at least. The carbon's just gonna be... just walk right in. I mean, just seriously, just walk right in. And that Torp killed me. In scoring time, wow. Yes, the Switch 2 announcement is April 2nd. Yes, you are correct. That is the direct. That's when the Switch 2 information will drop. That is so, like, I knew this direct wasn't Switch 2 related. That's part of why I didn't that's why I didn't you know, even worry about this direct, really. It's not my concern right now. I'm trying not to be concerned about it. Well, the copium is real. Like the copium. Remember the last time Nintendo announced things related to Splatoon, it was pain. It was pain and suffering. In terms of, like, anything major, of course, hardware being a major thing here. So I'm trying not to the pain is real. The preparation for pain is real. Alright, I should actually, like, play the game or something, because now we're 2-0, so, you know, the game's gonna send the hard mode CPUs on us instead of the easy mode. Just kidding. Hey, look at that, our team scored. You wanna give me some clams real quick? Alright, we'll take 5 extra clams and I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. And we saved our teammate there, which didn't end up doing anything because we both still died to the S-Blast. But you know what? We got one. At least the carbon didn't go out with getting any kills. Anytime we can make a carbon not have any value. Actually, the carbon gonna get value by filling this in. Never mind. They threw. I get it, because they... Yeah, no, we're getting the pick there. And we're getting out alive, and the S-Blast is gonna go down to a teammate. 3 down, just a splash. All the way over here on the left side. I don't have any clams, though. Fine, we can be patient. Took the clam, buddy. Made the ball. There we go. Our teammate scored. Let's go. I think I'm in range. I'm not in range. I was dead anyways. The suck bomb was very well timed. Credit to the player there. Very good suck bomb. Not much I can do about that. Other than take the L. Sometimes you gotta know you're just gonna take the L. Carbon, you're cringe. Go home. You got S-Blast support? That's crazy behavior. And I got the kill. That's a kill. And there's another clam in the basket. And Carbon, you be trolling. That's crazy. They actually killed me. I'm throwing. Free kill. Okay. Oh, that didn't work out very well. You know what? Honestly, me getting out of that, better than I thought I was going to happen. I thought I was cooked. Well, that Dooley's is cooked. No crab, I'm glad about. Get another one. We'll hold 7 clams. Crab. Oh, there's a Net Blast 2. Great! I love when I commit to a fight and another one pops up. And the original person backs off. Ah, we're gonna lose the lead right here. Get the kill. Okay, yeah, I saw that one coming from a mile away. Ball +1 gets us lead. That's not too much demand. Two down, I'm going for the ball here. Someone's got to find one. I did my part. Gotta find one here. There we go. Oh, man, it's just me, though. I'm gonna dive in mid here. I'm gonna take these clams. Less for them. Yeah, no, the Zuka hits me. They get 2 on the Zook. If you get that ball, that's game. They miss the ball carrier, it's over. I don't think it's gonna release on the April 2nd. They're not gonna drop it right then and there. There'll be a window before it happens. The direct will be there, but yeah, the release won't be then. We'll have the release date then. That was a game. Classic ink block clams, I would say. That was a pretty classic game. Nothing crazy anyways. Come on, game. Give us another match, please. I knew too, as soon as I went back to the left, I knew I was cooked with that Zuka because my heavy went the other direction. They were kind of aiming more with the heavy. I predicted my heavy would back up, which was actually the right call. And then our one person to get someone behind him. Alright, let's go. Let's get this 3-1. Let's not go to a game 5. I don't want a game 5. I'm feeling lazy. That Rapid's cooked. I was waiting for that fan to hit me with a splat. I watched it. It was one really close. I was like, oh my god. I was just ready to take it. I was just ready for the death. Oh, you're so cooked if I had aim. They're still cooked, but they almost got away with it. Oh, there's one in mid. I missed it. Well, that's gonna be a score. I'm gonna pick one of your teammates, though. Not too much of a worry, though, as long as they don't have any follow-up. Just a ball, which, you know, sucks for us to still, of course, give up, right? Oh, I don't want to... You can see I didn't want to make a ball. I threw it down because I didn't hear the sound, but I saw our teammate there grab one. We'll take the pick. I'm the only one alive. Whee! Let's give it the position. Wait for this to come out. They just kind of, I don't want to say ignore it, but... Teammate took care of business. 2 down, I'll take an assist on that. That hit. Ugh. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems fair. Alright, we got one on the right here. Let's make sure our teammate doesn't die. 2 down, 3 minutes in the game. They have only scored that one power climb. Not a lot, mind you, but it's enough to win if we can't put anything else together. That blaster gets 2. That didn't need to happen. I have to pick that hammer to be thrown right away. There's the throw. Okay. They had 2 hammers, bro. Good bomb, but not good enough. Rapid's not gonna hit the direct. Well, now we're in a real bad spot here. Try to force something, but I don't have the opportunity, so don't make it worse. Man, there's so much damage just coming right at me. Look at them just diving me, and they hit the shot. All I'm gonna say is I hope not. That's all. I hope not. Please give me a late September. Get a pick. Pass blast. We gotta get this ball in. They miss. Oh my gosh. That was our opportunity to win this game. I mean, I think we just lost it. This is where the push should have been. You know, it's not over. We have another ball. But that should have been a big push. I mean, simply put. Waiting to try to go snag that ball. Our teammate tries to, also dies. And if we had VC, probably could do some shenanigans with Kraken or something. Not that I'm a huge fan of winning that style. But... possible. Our teammate went for the kill with it. We have 2 down on their side. Oh, what a block. The fan... oh. No, I died! Oh, why was that throw? I think we threw. We forced it. We had a little bit more time. We forced it just a little bit. That's gonna be game anyways. They were to score first. If there was more time on the clock. I thought I had the opening at Cotton Ink. Pain. Oh, guess we're going to game 5! Oh man, that I feel pain. I don't wanna. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna do game 5. Welcome to X Rank, buddy. You always go to game 5. How it's designed to be. Ah. Well, let's go. I think this, I didn't quite mean a clam, but we'll take it. Oh, we'll just drop, not one of our teammates coming in. Alright, well, they didn't take it. Not really any good weapon for us to grab, I'll be honest with you. I don't want it to expire. Oh, and they hit the fucking fan. No way! No way! Oh, this is not a... We're trying to throw this game already. Very quick, fracking fashion. We are throwing the game. We'll take out the Octo Brush. We'll take 7 clams again. Hello, friend. You thought you had me. Yeah, you thought you did, but no. I said, no, we score. Ah, I saw somebody on my right. I didn't quite see exactly where they were. If I actually would have swung a little bit more accurately there, you'd probably get a trade out of it, which would have been fine on a solo score. Get a trade, put some points on the board. Ideally, you get out alive, or you get more points in, but kind of thought people would move with me, and no one kind of did, so happens sometimes, I guess. Who's on this left side? I always feel like this other path on this mode. Let's just punish that. I don't feel like dealing with it, so we'll just go ahead and let it die, or let him die. Cool. Naughty. Not getting home on anything. They're going down, actually. Oh, the suck bomb around the corner. Oh, there's so many people weak. I might at least get a trade out of the thing. I'll be back in faster. So not really that great of a trade. Junior gets me. I don't know, I feel slow. I feel sluggish today. Don't feel like I have the click with me today. Feeling just sluggish. That's what happens when I play after I eat sometimes. Like, wow, that was a really good bubble. That'll actually great. Works out. Oof. Probably getting some damage there. Oh, the naughties. If I died to wave break, I'm gonna be a little mad. Okay. Mostly because I didn't think it hit me. I was like, man, that would have hit me. Like, okay, naughty killing me makes more sense there. That wave break was close, but I don't think I was going to hitbox. Oh, we'll take the kill. Zip inbound. Really, another marker on me. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Hey, we're gonna have to lose lead. Got a minute, a lot of time. Where I saw somebody up here. Oh, they must have dipped down. Okay, I'm losing my sanity. I mean, this is the person I thought was behind us. Clearly not behind us. That's right, this fan won't get quite hit by that bomb. I'm so cooked! Get killed at the end of the range. Ah, we're gonna lose 3 in a row! Pending a miracle here. We're gonna lose 3 in a row and lose the series. We're up 2-0. Got 3 balls. They only have to... And there it is. They need to finish a sentence. Ah, pain. I feel it. I feel we were gonna lose that one. So I wanted it. Well, we lost way more than minimum 2. Pain. Alright, well, new series. We're gonna hop back into another series here. Hopefully we won't throw. That's the hope anyways. But you know me, I do like to throw. It is funny. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's get back into this here. The Weezes, you can find a lot of them, that's all I'm gonna say. they have a history of showing. they have a history of existing through the streams. You will find those. Get a bomb up there. That rapid just kind of chilling. Want to get through there, but that rapid kept firing. Can't get the carbon. Get out of there alive. No. Crab comes in, cleans. Actually, Dooley's coming to clean me up. Okay. Hi, Nikki. How's it going? Are you ready to stream PSU sets? Well, actually, you just have the one this week. Because you're not on cast or anything, yeah? I think it's Nova and Wallace and Jay and Nova on the two I have. And then you're streaming one. And I'm not on the mic, so... Actually, I've PSU said I'm actually casting or commentating, so... Damn, that's crazy. Nikki's already leaving. Wow. Okay, I see. You're smash time. Okay. Good night, Nikki. Enjoy your Thursday night, buddy. It's just the crab that can stop us. And I'm betting that it's not going to. And I was right. I bet right, buddy. Just like that. We scored a ball plus 5 clams. And we'll take it over 2-ball push because our teammate puts in a couple more. Love to see that. Those whales got me weak. Fine, I roll back. Oh boy, did not mean to fall off the top here. Keep him off that clam. Alright. There's 2 on the fan, so we'll see if maybe we can get them to come together, do some damage to each other, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. They have themselves a crab! We're going to need some follow-up, though. Person with clams is up there! Score! Score what you can. Nice, they scored 2. The other one had 7, jumps in, dies, frame 1. But hey, you know what? We put 6 points on the board, I guess. We reduced our penalty, so if we got to follow it up, we can put more points on the board. They did grab the ball, so I was hoping they wouldn't grab it. That would have been nice. That's going to do damage to the crab, but it's not going to kill it. And I'm not even going to contest that. We'll let them have mid. Not a reason to force that. And look at that. We get to pick off the fallback. Whale's ready. Going to whale right away. Some pressure on a couple of them. We get an assist on that one. Dooley's going to go down. And that's a delayed wipe. I lied. It was a jump in that they got over there. I'm going to fake going forward. I want to make them kind of panic. Yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. That was my team kind of follow up. I was hoping get back in here, but they didn't quite get in here as fast as I was hoping. But that bomb was beautiful. That's why this kit is good in a lot of ways. You can force people to do things like that. It was either fall down, which is optimal when you're facing a weapon like that. Die to whales if they stood still, or die to a bomb. And you know, that's kind of stuff I want to force. I mean, and that's why this kit is just so much better. That the other kit just doesn't do that very often. You know, with the throwing now being a better thing on hammer, you know, that does that a little bit. There'll be times that it's really nice and you can force somebody to move or they die. But like bomb allows you to do a lot more, and whales allows that to happen longer. Of course, whales people in bomb do it in a smaller area, or like with whales especially, you know, you don't necessarily force them in one direction all the time, depending on the situation, right? you know, they can kind of move in multiple directions, you know, because you're not aiming at one particular, you're not aerial denying one specific area. You're kind of just saying, hey, you got to move from your location, which can be, you know, not always directly. Let's put in 9 more points. Just because why not? Like I said, hammer can do that. Mines deny a little bit more offensively. You know, it's kind of denies them more from doing anything later. Once they do score. Oh, they didn't. It opened up like the frame after. Insane behavior. Real quick. Keep going. Guys, Riptide is at 115. Let's go. Just yeah, let's do 115 to celebrate. Oh, and we got a wipeout right at the mid ball. Beautiful. Me not even paying attention to the game. Sure, if you want to pass me the plans, I will gladly put them in for you. Good teamwork on that. Go back and get more while tossing to the people that are up there. And able to get, what, 3 more it looks like there? Nice, we have another 3 coming in. Beautiful. Looks like our team is out of clams, though. I'm not going to get there in time. Alright, they're retreating, so I'm not going to even jump in. I was contemplating the idea of trying to jump in and get there with some. But, ooh, hammer. Alright, 3 down. We're just going back in. Double dip in! That's enough to break the penalty we have. I got 1, but it might be enough for allow another player to get in with more, or for some to spawn in a good spot, but it doesn't. I'm gonna go down to the suction bomb on the wall. And we'll take it. Oh, good bomb. Did some damage there. Not enough to kill. Ooh, that's another one that's got to have done some good damage to an enemy there. Surprised it didn't go down. We get one this time. A bubble on the left. Inkjet. Fine, you can play safe. Okay, let's get some bombs up here. We're working with that hammer. There goes the penalty. Frame 1 penalty's gone, which is what I love to see. Hey, some more clams in. Just need 3 more. One of those go in from our 96 gal. Wiper's got 1 more. Can they get it in? They didn't throw it in. No, Wiper! Wiper! They didn't... Oh. They didn't go and get the clam. Or they had a clam, they didn't throw it in. I don't think they recognized they had one. I jumped... We'll save this. My team's cooking. Why force anything? Squished it! We got the squish! Love it. Stolen kill via squish. Ooh, Zuka, okay. Okay, we're down numbers. We'll respect for a second. I'll keep it alive. They put a ball up there. They're hoping for the dream. We get a pick. Ooh! Well, putting it... No, I wanted to put it in the basket. I didn't know where the brush was. I just went for it. By the way, squished another brush with it. No, the ball expired. Oh, the clam. Oh, we got the clams. The bomb is what I wanted to say, but I said the clam. I was looking at the clam. Sorry, I had to go throw that in there. Go throw. I had to go do a couple PMs for related to Riptide or. Alright, let's go. I'm throwing, I'm just throwing. Alright, we got one here in mid, two here in mid. Ah. No, I'm getting cooked. I'm throwing. I had to stop looking at other things and replying to people and actually play X-Rank. I probably should rage bait. Probably a good idea. Nah, it's more fun to not pay attention. Just keep feeding. Alright. We'll get the kill this time. Oh, none of those things connect. I got no damage. I'm so weak. Ah, I'm still alive. I just ran through the enemy front lines, got away with it. Okay. You know what? Ah, come on. And then the stray Zuka get me. It's like the hero story. And then at the end of the hero story, just randomly dying. Bluefin tricolor map needs a lot of work for attackers. Deluxelli defender, yeah. Yeah, it is like that. Bluefin is not Bluefin is not the best for attackers. It is awfully unfair. Bluefin in general tends to be pretty unfair to any team trying to take a level either up or down. It's a pretty just general stall map, of course, with the defenders having that ground. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Anywho, hello, how's it going? Happy Tuesday to you. Oh, Thursday, wrong key. How you doing tonight? Yeah, it usually tends to be how it is. I haven't looked at the tricolor changes, to be honest. I'm gonna come over here with the team, but I'm not gonna grab a drink. So I can hopefully jump on people that I like that, but absolutely not with. Oh, hello, Naughty. Person dropped all the clams here. Let's take the pick. Yeah, look at me. Ah, they got, it's just the one. The other one on a spawn. Can you get the clams? Go for the clams, buddy. The clam! Go for the clam! It's gonna expire right next to you. Oh my gosh. The amount of points that would have been worth. We would have been in such a good position. We would have just knocked out. We would have just knocked out. Oh. We would have KO'd that. Alright, I gotta, like, let's win this. Hold on, I gotta lock in for 5 seconds, guys. Hold on, 25 seconds. Just kidding. You think I'm gonna log in? I'm gonna make my team do it. I'm lazy. Still watching this person in the flank. I swear there's another one. And just take that rail though. No sneakies. Hey, come on. Oh. You wanna clam? You can take it. Yeah, buddy, you're cooked. Yeah, our teammate got it. Let's go, teammate. Hey, you know what? They knew how to score to win. You know what? That was weird. But you know what? A win's a win, whether or not it's a knockout or by 1 point. In this case, it was what, like 20 points or something like that. All that matters is your win. Okay. That was a series win? What? Wait, what? I didn't realize I won that series 3-0. Okay, we'll take it. Well, we're up points. I probably shouldn't have started another series, but we'll take it. They expanded the area for the spawn. Added a rail, which is useless because defenders can see swim. Yeah. Yeah, it's like they added it in what? Was it Clam Blitz or Rainmaker? I think it's Clam Blitz. They added a rail. I'm pretty confident it's Clam Blitz, now I'm thinking about it. The rail going up to the right side. And it's just like, why? Why would you ever take that? I don't think I've ever seen anyone successfully take that rail. Like, it would be better if it, like, went up to the top right or something than the angle it does it, like, behind the map, like, over the water. I think that would be better than, the way they have it now, where it kind of comes through the middle, where it's just so obvious. Like, you're already firing that direction and looking that direction, like, it doesn't do anything. Like, if you're gonna make a gross rail there, at least do something like that. I think would be more hilarious. You know, you're still feeding right into the opponent still, so it's pretty easily defendable, but you kind of look out of the corner of your eye in a lot of ways. What map did I say? Did I not say Bluefin? I might have not said Bluefin. That sounds like me. But yeah, I think that would have been better. It would have been more hilarious if it snuck around. I don't know. That's just my design. If you're gonna go with a silly rail there, I think that would have more value. And still have an awful rail. But it would be a funny awful rail, and when it's successful, it's really funny. It's like, yeah, I just risked my life by going on a rail that I can't jump off of. Like, the ultimate taunt coming across the rail. Oh, that didn't kill me? Okay, interesting. I'll take it. Okay. Ooh. I might get away. I think fan went up just there. There's one up there. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that rail. I think it was a dud of a rail, but you know what? Whatever works, I guess. They're happy about it. No, there's another one down there. Ah, that was just the roller. I wouldn't have forced that if I realized that. My goal was just to distract. Hello, roller, and now I'm just feeding. Back to feeding. I gotta stop it. Lock in as X-Rank. Also me. Nah, it's more funny if I just dive it. No. I got him just too late. Way too late. I'm also feeding into them, to be fair. I am not at all being patient, just diving in. Like, lol, why not? That's X rank, like, shrug emoji. Who cares? It's just X rank. I'm here to shitpost. Still had top K while feeding. And only tied for the most deaths. That rapid didn't die at all. Good on that rap. Yeah, it pretty much, yeah, it's a pretty accurate statement there with the, you know, a special plus someone grabbing the Ultra Signal is pretty much the best way. You're pretty cooked if you don't. Yeah, no one sees. Yeah, exactly. It's annoying. Or you can kind of go like a QR, like Luna, not Luna, like Sploosh build. You know, the classic QR, quick moving weapon, and get in there and grab the signal. Kind of get. Oh man, I'm just feeding anyways. I'm gonna die 12 times getting this Ultra Signal, but damn, I'm getting that Ultra Signal because, you know, the time doesn't roll back, so you just build up the time through sheer just rushing it a bunch of times and for short times instead of, you know, one or two long ones. So like with that system being as awful as it is, you can kind of abuse that and you know, just, oh, bam, 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 death, 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 death. Oh, guess what? Now I'm going to play the game seriously at the end because we have both Ultra Signals. Quickly win the game. And people say that's, Turf War is all about the last 30 seconds. Well, clearly, I just built up to get the Ultra Signal, and then now, you know, it's just like you're supposed to build specials, and you want to set up yourself by painting areas that are hard to get to, things like that. You know, there's a lot more to Turf War than people give it to, but anyway, that was just one example. We'll die for your idol's praise. People playing on the final splat or the grand Splatfest map. Hey, did I say you could run? Did I say you could shoot me? Yeah, you better jump away. Well, I thought, Carbon. Well, if they're not gonna... My team's not gonna move with me, I won't. And move the fan up. They just ate that bomb! Oh, shots aren't coming out from that. Yeah, they someone DC'd, that's why. Oh man, look at all this stuff coming out. I'm just gonna explode here, I'm feeling it. I didn't? Okay. Well, I mean, I like when things like this happen, because now it's more likely we win. Not impossible for us to lose, but... definitely harder. Yeah, if they had a really good push or something, it'd be like, oh yeah, it's definitely hard for them. I don't think I'm in range. Just in range with a little movement. We tied the game! Woo! Alright, well, we're gonna have to push again, it looks like. But that's okay. They get 10 seconds to try to defend us from taking the lead from them. Good luck. You'll need it. I don't see any more clans even spawned right now. Let's just go ahead and take the lead for the rest of the game. Hopefully. They're gonna have to get a serious push off, and they're gonna have to also still stop us, by the way. I just want to point out. We are still pushing. I'm gonna try to add another 6. Well, 4, but hey, that puts it, that's still another 12 points. Well, you know, I'll give them that they didn't just forfeit, so that's always cool. What? That bomb was, like, on top of them. And I even got a swing or 2 on them. I thought, like, they'd at least be damaged. Okay, well, that's fine. We're gonna let them score for the funnies. They missed. Okay. I can't even, like... yeah, I don't know. Damage on the shot. All I care about, they're not gonna score. I don't care if they kill my teammate. I'll give them credit, they're fighting admirably for being a team with a person down. Well, this way I think the floodgates open. More than they already are. But this, it should have enough as a team to bring it really close. It will be just a little short. And there's the spawn. Just score on him, my guy. Come on. They're looking for the kills. Like, just score. Like, come on. Don't have to be. You don't have to be rude to that. Those other people at Explode. Just score. Man, I love free wins. And the fist bumps to make it feel like I actually did something. Yay! I went 4 and 5, just diving in scoring. I love putting in no effort. It's not November yet. But you know what? We played an extra game in X-Rank, and I usually don't like to have a series started, but that helps, I guess, to have one. The DC would have been my side, and it wouldn't have counted. I wouldn't have complained or anything. Alright, well, now we go to... See, this is why I don't like to have series started, that I don't finish. Beat up this wall. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Bow, bow, bow. Bop, 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 boop, bop. Give me some more food. What the hell? Hey, give me food. Why won't you give me food? I know it's because I'm cute, but... Yeah, I did. I was taking it slow, and I put a little effort in, and beat it up a few times, and went back to just beating it up slow. How long am I doing X for? I don't know. Do I stop? I don't know how long today. Today I obviously started a little bit late. Just cause like did a late dinner. And then, cause usually I try to start right about 8 o'clock, roughly. Though I think these next couple days will actually probably start a little early. Especially Saturday. Saturday we're gonna have to end early because we're doing it just got locked down today. We're doing a CCA stream match with Hoenn on Saturday. So we're gonna have to end early on Saturday, and we have and the next 2 days we have CCA matches that we will be streaming here on the channel. I won't be on the mic for either of those. But like I said, I'll be the one on CCA. I'll be on the mic with Hoenn. With the other two, it will have Nova and Wallace, and then we'll have Nova and Jay on Saturday. So I said a lot of CCA related stuff for me this week. All just got confirmed yesterday, so it was nice to have that stuff locked down finally. Just the leader. Yeah, I'll take the kill. Yeah, we did. We had the one the other day. We had some people that was, we kind of did a little bit of brush, but it wasn't fully brush. The other day, we had a group that entered in. What was it? Deadline. We were gonna do Mug Cup. Then nobody else joined, so we got a group. Some of that group, along with different people, because those other players didn't end up wanting to continue. Or something like that. I don't really know the full story. I didn't put together a group. We did Deadline. But I know I'm doing a little bit less brush shenanigans right now just because Ludi. Though this week, my team just kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break. Mostly because we have a couple players with schoolwork and such right now. So, like, they're, like, just slammed right now. Like, this is their peak. And they're just, like, everything's due, like, this week for them. Like, months of work. All comes down to this because deadlines and such are just all lined up here. So it's like, oh, okay. We're doing a reschedule this week, and they're kind of catch up on their work, and then we're gonna get back to maybe some practice. I think maybe tomorrow, sometime next couple days, probably. Yeah. So like brush stuff. Brush Unification Cup is kind of, personally for me, partly on pause till Ludi is over. With like I said, this one ended up being an exception because I was available with the reschedule being put in. I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I have to be free. Why not? We'll go do that. And I had already planned because Kane and I do stuff on Mondays. Kind of during Ludi season, I've already said like, hey, you know, we're gonna be starting late, but we already committed to starting late beforehand. So like deadline only goes like 2 hours, so like it was like perfect. It was like, oh, Kin, yeah, we're gonna start at the same time we planned to. You know, because Kin had already went to sleep by the time I was told, hey, we're gonna reschedule this week. You know, people need to reschedule this week. I was like, okay, well, that works out. Now I have, I can do deadline, and I can do getting cracking at the normal time that we're planning to, so that works out pretty well. Oh, I don't like seeing that. That was a little bit of a teleporty weird moment. Come on, Crab. Come on. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, you have a friend. Whoopsie, there was a friend there. You just jump in. Oh, well, I'm cooked. I'm not cooked, my teammates are there. I saw the splash and I was like, oh man, that's not good against the bubble. Ooh, that bomb killed, I think. They were weak to the dualies. Oh, I went up too high and I saw that little... Yeah, I mean, it just would have been, I just started stream late and just started when Ken and I started stuff, so like, it wouldn't have been a big deal. It just meant I just kept everything pretty normal, which is always nice, I guess. I hate being flexible, but I know you know, and changing things, I like to keep things consistent, but I know, yeah, you have to be able to. Easier said than done at times, though. What respect. I know they have teammates coming. And they want to fight up top. Oh, the dualies hit it. Well, can we save our series? Can we make it go into game 5? At 2.5. We've kept them out of checkpoint 2, which I think is kind of the checkpoint that if you lose it, it's over. So, oh my. Okay. Okay. All right. What's with getting out of the hospital here? I need to know the joke. You've said that you said the start of the line, but never given me the ending of it. Admittedly, I didn't say anything today. I know last time I did, but this time I didn't. No. Oh, come here, friend. Okay, let's get past this first checkpoint. Get something going. Okay, or the Hydra's gonna beam me. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, well that works. Oh, the suck bomb! Alright, we're in a position we're in striking position, which is what we're looking for here. Keep tower forward. We don't necessarily get the lead right now. Take damage from the suck bomb. Okay, now we're gonna get lead here. Put hard pressure on him. Don't. Got one coming all the way in mid. Love getting a Hydra. I don't want to say for free, but pretty easily. Get one more there. I get killed. They don't know one person behind him, I don't think. They got him. Points on the board, down to 8 remaining. I'm cooked as... I'm not even jump the tower, jump next to tower. You have 11 pallets? Well, you gotta get the 12th one. Gotta get the last one. Got 100... Well, it's not quite 100%ing it, but there's a lot more actually to it. All the chips. Hello, friend! You know what? We'll take the trade. Chips and everything, but still! Hey, you know what? You gotta get all the pallets taken care of. I got thrown out of the... for dressing as a Grim Reaper standing outside the windows of terminally ill patients. What was your actual injury here? Oh, Kim ping. Thank you, Kim. I realized I forgot to do that. As a brush, you take the trade or you run away. That's your two options. And depending on exactly where you are, it's usually run behind them. Like if let's say they're looking at me, this is their front, and I'm fighting them here and they splash down, I have to run behind them if I want to get away. Because you run side, maybe diagonally is probably the best bet, ideally. Because like it's circles, so like right here is probably the best bet, but just take the trade. 9 times out of 10, just take the trade as a brush. Honestly, that's realistically all you can kind of do. I don't think you can do enough damage to the fist and the person to get away with it as a brush. Along with the fact that like they're all the way out there. It's a really tough spot to be in as a brush. You just realistically just have to take the trade 9 times out of 10. And then like if it's off, you know, they splash down there, you can just back off or something like that, or they splash down, you're coming at an angle, you just, you know, pull away. That's realistically it. Splashdown is it's a very hard counter to brush. Splooshes, other really short range, it's those especially short range weapons, they're just screwed. Other than, like I said, those two options, because there's no way they're getting all the fists. It's just not possible. Keep only hitting the fist instead of the body. I don't know how that's supposed. In all honesty, I don't know how you're doing that. I mean, the body only goes straight up, so like obviously brush. If you're not in range, if you can only hit the fist, then you should be retreating, probably, because you should be able to get out of that. Especially the fist, because they come down second, so you should be able to get away from them. The person only goes straight up, so you know, it's not like it's not like cups or anything where they move on you. I feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, if you're only fighting the fist, then just retreat, because they come down second. That's the best bet then. Ow. Ow. Just kidding. You think I'm dumb? I traded there, really? Shouldn't have had to be a trade. Yeah, I don't know where you're fighting them to be able to hit the fist and the instead of the person. Like, it at least as an ink brush. Like you're not in range to hit both of those. You only can hit one or the other. So like I admittedly don't know how to advise you here because I don't know. I can't figure out the situation that you're in to even really. Because if you're, like I said, if you're hitting fists, you should be able to just retreat away from the fists. Instead of, if you're far enough away, you can only hit fists and you can't hit the body, you should be retreating. If you're in a position to hit the body, you take the trade. Like that's the only thing I can picture. Is that, oh, this is game 5 too, isn't it? Time to lose game 5, but you know what? We were down 0-2, so, you know. Oh, I'm getting cooked. Had to take the fight to try to save it. Went to a college reunion at your friend's place. Full plate of little sandwiches that need anything, so start eating them all. A bad choice. We ate all the damn weed edibles. Damn, that's crazy. Not the weed edibles as sandwiches. That's yeah, I have genuinely no idea how you are able to do that. Because if like I said, if you're here fighting a splashdown, it's just look up. Because the fists then are behind you. Like, you can't. If you're here fighting it and the splashdown is here, there's a fist here and a person here, you can probably hit both. Then you should just look to the right. And if you're behind them, obviously the fists are in front of you, and hit them here. Like, I literally cannot picture what you're discussing. Like, genuinely. Like, you might hit them like once on the upswing or something, because when they're flat, they're in range. Like, if you're fighting here and they pop it, I think one spawns like right here, you might get a dink on them. But at that point, again, back off, because you're too close to the fists. You're not going to get the kill. So, like, I'm not sure. If you're shooting at the person, you're not hitting the fists. If they're here, fists are behind, or they're behind you, you can't hit you're gonna hit this person. They do get invincibility frames eventually. Like, is it because they're getting invincibility frames? You're not killing them fast enough? Like, it's got to be something that where we're not, on the same page in terms of what I'm trying to say. And I mean, it's got to be one of the scenarios I've talked about. There's no other scenario as a ink brush, anyways, that can exist. Other than just slightly different angles. Yeah, if you're hitting invincibility sounds, that means they have iframes. That's it. You didn't kill them fast enough. You're taking too long. You're not hitting the fish. You're hitting them with iframes. Because they get iframes as they start to come down. Like, if you're swinging where the person went up, like, it's still the person. They just have iframes now. Because the fists don't make the invincibility sounds. Only the person can make that, because the fists don't get invincibility frames, I don't believe, on the way down. I might be wrong on that, to be fair. But I don't believe they do. I believe you can get those on the way down. I mean, yeah, Splashdown is a very anti-rush and rush weapon special. Like, it's very anti-Splashdown. I miss the old Splashdown. I miss having Splashdown. I really enjoy it. Splashdown's one of my favorite specials to have. I miss old Vink. The combos with the sub were just amazing. I very much miss it. We're just gonna shark here. Oh my gosh, I missed that. Oh my gosh, I only trade. I mean, a trade's better than nothing, but I didn't need a trade there. I needed to get one and then eventually a second one. After I get to pick probably the leader they have. But you know what? We got a good push for first minute of the game. We'll take care of the pick here. Yeah, Splashdown. Yeah, it's just either way, no matter what you do, you gotta have a quick reaction or you're just dead. It is all about speed. Some people may be Steve, but you need to be Speed. Hello, Lidar. Oh, silly little weapon. Oh, okay. The person I thought was gonna stay on didn't. That's okay. Hello, Lidar. Thanks for taking some bullets. I'll take 2 kills for you. I'll get 3 kills for you. Come on. And I'll push the tower a bunch. No, someone take the checkpoint. Yes, let's go. Got the check. I love that. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds talking about bananas. That sounds like something Ryan Reynolds, especially like Deadpool version of Ryan Reynolds, you know, because he's the one that plays Deadpool. Like, that would be perfect for that. Oh, on a banana. Sorry, I can't read on the fly that fast. In space. I thought you were I read talking about the banana note. Do you know what that still sounds like? That sounds an accurate portrayal. I don't see anything wrong with this. I don't think you were high. I think you were just experiencing normal life. I don't know. Stop. Okay. Not gonna make it up there where I wanted to. Goodbye, brush. Oh, I died to the brush. Plus. How many subs to ride a banana on stream? I don't think I can do that, buddy. I think that breaks TOS. So, I think we have to talk just monetary on that more than subs. I'm sorry, buddy. Buddy, this isn't Twitch. I don't think you can... Or kick, even more important, even more accurately. Hey guys, you gotta get the tower. Get the tower. Oh, they did. No. Yeah, guys, we know where we're killing you, and then we're killing your teammate. It's your shit. Stop doubting us. The other team right now be like, oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. Best commentary right there. Watching everyone explode. Oh, that's crazy. I don't even know where we could get an actual... I mean, I guess we get like a literal banana. But, you know, I'd do like a banana inflatable or something. If we want to get funny with it. But I don't know one that would both be... that I could get one. I don't know where I could probably get one from, like, online. But also, like, actually, like, sit on it. To be fair. Unless we want to hear it explode. Just a pop on stream. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Damn, I think Moo left before he could hear my solution. That's unfortunate. No, we're taking a gamble. That was the right call. Ugh. Where you going? Where you going, Sploosh? That's fine. You can dance with me, buddy. Dance. Come on. Beautiful. I don't care if you didn't kill me. I got a kill there. Using the platform to my advantage. I hate this map. It's garbage, but you know what? Gotta utilize the advantages that you have. One behind. There's the leader. I was wondering where they went. Hammer thrown right at tower. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. I'm just a little guy. Okay, I get shot. Yeah, that's crazy. I was hearing squid bagging. I wasn't paying attention. I just heard squid bagging in the background. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So true. Oh, they're so weak. Someone's gotta just tap them. Just tap them. No, there's... Hammer's so bad. I can just walk right beside it and still get kills. Okay, okay. Just caught me. Just in range. Oh, yeet. And there's the yeet. Good night. Good night, sweet French. Just kidding, you're not sweet. And you're dead. Yeah, there's the triple. Give me the quad. There's the quad. Beautiful. That's how you flip a game in your advantage. Oh, hey, friend. Ah, you went vertical. Wait him out. Why were you... I'll come down eventually. See? I know where you're gonna go before you do. Like... That leader didn't kill me. The second hammer was for plot convenience. I agree with that. That was a troll. Like, oh yeah, you can't escape hammer. Oh man. All right. Oh, they saw me. Hello again, leader. Guess what? I have the tower, though. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters if I have objective and get 2 on it. Why? Get 3 on it. Oh my gosh. X-Rank is so unserious. It's so unserious. X-Rank is very unserious, my friends. Yeah, let's all be on tower. Man, that's crazy. Guess what? You rush tower, you die. That's crazy. During the trip, you try attacking your friend because you thought you were Moon Knight and he was P. Diddy. Damn, you really... You know what? Good on you, you know? Be P. Diddy, you take care of business. Ran upstairs, jumped on the railing, shot Moon Man... The moon haunts you. And then jumped off. On the couch, but you broke your leg. Damn. Well, that probably hurt a little less because you were high. I hope any. Oh man. Thanks, YouTube. I just got the notification a video can't be monetized because of game audio. That's crazy. So I'm gonna have to mute the game audio in the next one. That was an unserious game. I love when games are just silly. Thanks for the win. What happens when you put me down at like 2,000 power? I get to be extra unserious. EO6 is back on sale apparently. Thank you, Steam. I got like 5 notifications all at once for a bunch of different things. None of it was that important. Minus the one about the monetization. I mean, I get monetization, but sure. Means if the video magically blows up, I can get monetization. Sure, thank you. I'm not sweating it. You wish Solo Key would let you be silly? Oh, you can let it be silly. You just have to accept it. You just have to just be silly. Win or loss, just be silly. Who cares? That's the fun of Solo Queue. It's not the game. It's the mindset that matters. We're gonna keep throwing bombs on him. Oh, hello. See, it's the mindset. It's not the game. Nothing different with the game. Ow. Fine. When I keep hitting me, it hurts. Ow! Get out of here! Oh, I missed. They didn't. Yeah. I just do X rank to troll. It's extra funny when I'm at these low powers. Like, there's just so much you can't control. I spend my times worrying about stuff that I'm gonna worry about. Even then, I troll in comp. Let's be real. less so, significantly less so. But we do the funnies even in comp. So that's what I mean. Like I said, it's a mindset, not the game. Let's just jump this person. Oh, guess I'm behind you now. You gonna come get me? Oh, I can see your ninja's good, buddy. Oh, come on. Hey. Oh, okay. That worked, I guess. Alright, let's get this bucket. Jump him! Oh no! the sliders for slider. The second slider wins if it connects with the first slider. But if you don't connect, you just lose. Good yeet. I got no follow-up. And a roller sharking. They're trying to sell your liver to the black market. Oh no. How could they do that to you? The Moon Man liver has got to be worth a lot of money. So, or Moon Knight, sorry, not Moon. I think that's worth more than a normal liver, right? I'd say. Oh come on, they're so weak. Come on, die. I hit 2 people 3 times, not 1 person a bunch of times. Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh, you bubbled. Oh, you scared. They have beacon. And they jumped up. Ah, great, we already went down.
We're already cooked. We got the wipeout, just get cooked immediately.
Let's go! Charge! Well, that was a game. Well, 2-1. See if we get the win. Oh.
I'm very stiff today. Stretch a little bit between these games.
Make you feel a little better. A little bit. Having a good night so far? I'm always having a good night. I'm just kidding. No, when we're here having a good time trolling, I always have a good time. When I hear on stream the shit posting always real. That's what we love. The dark jokes. The in the case of stories we have. I do drink water every once in a while, yes, don't worry. That bomb should kill. I didn't get the kill! Thanks for subbing. Appreciate. Oh, I didn't die! See? Shitpost just happened. You just have a good time. But yes, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. For those that don't know, by the way, I never use Nink. And one of the goals is to reach... we have a few little mini goals here trying to reach summer here. I gave myself a longer window, but if we cook it or something, I'll come up with more ideas. Or maybe do some bonus stuff or something. But right now, the goal is if we can hit, there's like a 12-hour stream, a 24-hour stream, and there's one where if we get 1,000 subs on YouTube, we'll do Nink only for 24 hours. And I hate myself for even coming up with that idea. I'd like to keep it at 0p, so people can finally twist my arm and make me play Nink. People want me to. I never do. I don't like it. Best way to reward the people. Torturing myself. Hello, Armando. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. How you doing tonight? Oh, I'm so cooked. Well, we lost the lead, but 2.5, ton of time. We held them to the checkpoint. Rush is well behind us. I don't think we need multiple people here. I'm just gonna leave my teammate to look at it. Enjoy that. Take the assist. The one behind us is dead. The menace behind has been taken care of. They get to say the same thing, by the way. We'll aim to take the lead here. We are going to take it. Oh, drink. Beautiful. I don't like drinks very often, but if I'm running around on tower, I'm going to take it. And they got the checkpoint. I'm going to jump in the bubble. I don't think I'm going to get... I don't know if I got the bubble itself on the jump. We'll take a trade with Wales. Thank you, Wales. Because I didn't deserve that trade. I should have been one shot short. And I was. Just because they had the jump on me. We'll take that extra couple points. 13. Yeah, hey, teammate's going to go a few more points. Leader 1v1. They're going to win. They got somebody. Yeah, there they go. Let's go, teammate. Good cook. Good cook. Getting those last folks and getting the W. Hey, we'll take the points back after losing them earlier in the 3-2 or the 2-3 set. So get some points back. I haven't been paying attention. I have. Every time the point thing up, I go, oh, neat. Points one way or the other. I was paying attention a little bit earlier. I paid attention enough to notice it was game 5. But, kinda... Still, missed it a little bit. Ooh. Ba-dum. One day, game will let me play. Come on. There we go. Alright, thank you, game. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Get some whale action there. They're damaged. Oh, got nothing. Let me get an assist on the car. I got an assist on the carbon. Well, if they're gonna leave me, I'm gonna go. Peter, hello. We'll take the kill. And I. Okay. Okay. Dumb shit works. I love dumb shit. Why is it P3? And I... Okay. This was. You don't even try to do dumb shit. Dumb shit just happens. How does the carbon, especially, not even trade there? I'm really surprised. Look at them. I'm in their mind, bro. They know I'm just gonna get more in their mind. I am in their brain. That machine is already done with my shit. Bro is overthinking it, painting every inch. If they don't know where I'm at, they are thinking about it. That is insane. I love being able to know I'm just in their mind. Okay. This machine is not having a great day. Oh, I'm marked. No. Ooh. This leader. Oh, leader. Oh, you're gonna jump. Okay, that's fine. I knew about the mine. That's it. That's fine. Ow. A second mine has hit. This machine, anytime they're gonna push up, they're just gonna be like inching forward. They don't know exactly where I'm at. I'll take the leader down with. How have we only pushed to 61, honestly? Machine. Oh, hello. Hello. Oop, shot. Carbon's got, he's got friends. Okay. You got friends. I gotta respect them with the friends. Okay, I lied. I'm no longer respecting. This machine isn't that again. This machine has got to be so pissed, bro. He's like, I'm trailing behind every other weapon in the game, and I'm just dead every time. I'm in the middle of the pack. I'm dead. I'm in the front. I'm dead. Like, the torture is just real. All right, we're gonna have whales here for the checkpoint. No, we didn't save the checkpoint. We wouldn't have anyways. They would have got back there right away, but I had to try. Ooh. Finally, the leader hit a shot. I was trying to make him, trying to get the bomb on Carbon to do something. and then the go after the leader directly. Oh my god, this machine not having a good day. They're I mean, they're gonna get the win, pending we pull something together in this last minute. But they've not personally had a good one. Yeah, this Carbon can't be mad about that. They got 2. It must have been ink that was flung there. Look at this machine is so far back. This Carbon and Shot are like single-handedly winning this game. This machine is just sitting back, just spamming bombs. They're literally in their spawn, bro. Like, they just can't find anything. Oh, they found something? No. No, the strike hit. Our teammates on? Yes. No, they traded. No. No. I realized the machine went right. I was like, oh, they're not there anymore. And I think about it, I was like, oh, they're behind. And they got, I think, 1 maybe assist on that. And they still won the game, to be fair, but I was like the only one that killed that machine that game, I swear. I just purely just tortured him. They didn't even like die to anyone else. They sat back and threw busy bombs by the end. Insane. Alright, let's go. I love dumb stuff. Oh, you're gonna cook me. Oh, you're gonna cook me. You're gonna cook me, right? You're gonna cook me, right? Oh my gosh, bro. Skill issue. Oh, I'm cooked. Right idea, slightly awful execution. This is a little fast. I was a little fast on that one. Just a little fast. Oh. Hey, what are you doing? That's a triple. Guys, don't let Octobrush get a quad. Yeah. Okay, you didn't have to do me like that. Oh. No. Fair enough, Viper. Fair enough. I know I'm jumping way forward. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. That's fine. You know what? I got an assist on it. You know, I was a distraction. We'll dig it. Alright, so we got, what, 2 up ahead? Got 1 here behind. Just help. Let me just handle that. Got 1 shot on tower, please. Thank you. Gotta be banned for that. Hooked. Yeah. Everybody on the tower! Yeah! Team Unity! +1 whales for the... Actually, I don't think I got the whale technically off. Oh, no, I did get the whale technically off, I believe. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Well, we'll take that game. 1-1. Wow, I I saw what we were doing. Yo?
Always keep shining and be true to the art of the brush. One day I hope to reach a level where I could become a truly squiggly brush and be as bright and colorful as the ink I paint with.
Yeah, there you go. Good motto for yourself there, Frenzy. Hard thank you for the super chat. I was not appreciate it, mate. I really appreciate it. That's all you get. Gotta keep doing the squiggles. Yes. The funny. The funny is real. Also, hello Moku. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. How are you doing tonight? Again, appreciate the super chat, mate. Thank you. Thank you. I deserve it. I'm just a little guy. As I always say, I'm just a little guy. Here for the shitpost. Ow. Oh, I got what? That killed me? Come on. I'm just a little guy. Do genuinely appreciate it. Thank you again. Means a lot. Oh, I saw the. Oh, I thought they were doing the wave. Oh, I'm a little sad, and they're actually trying to shoot out an angle shooter. Oh, that's a crab. You got crabs. That was awful, and that was like the Windows. You got mail, but like not what I was trying to go for. That wasn't what I was going for. You know what? Sure. We'll take a triple. Late triple. I'm like, where is this? Oh, no. Hello, pro. Well, I'm not a pro. Don't bully me. Hey, we have the lead. That's crazy. Wow. I'm bad. What were you drawing, Moku? Commission? Just for fun, or? Both in terms of subject matter and in terms of, like, that. I was curious. Oh, that pro, that was good. Mission for a friend. Nice, let's go. Ow! Really? That's it? This is how we're gonna do down here? Bro, come on, man. Let's get some pressure on this leader. Let me get their ankles! Yeah! No ankles for you, buddy! Bro is this way. Everybody's in front of you. You're okay. Alright, we're gonna take the lead here. Alright, this teammate's gotta get the one behind. They threw. They threw. They're worse than me. Hard to do. What? You just... Okay. I'm a little early on the bomb, but that's okay. We'll still punish. Okay. That was dumb. Whoop, 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 whoop. Still get the kill in the end. The pros went, wait, I don't want to be close. Oh no, the leader. We love this silly. Oh, I'm so cooked. We gotta defend here because we don't have a very good lead. To be fair, we really don't. The leader knew. Let me just take that. I'm gonna just take this for a moment. Hold on. Hey, there's a forehead. It's a forehead. And the forehead is injured. No. Okay, life's more important. How am I alive? Ah! The dualies wanted to cook. The sniper battle. I should respect that, but you know what? I gotta take the fight here. Rip our leader. Okay, I'll take the whale kill. I was hoping to, yeah, okay, that's like where I wanted to keep it. That's such an awful place for them. Oh, the pro squid bat! Alright, leader, just get your crack in this GG's. Okay, we'll get the triple! Rage quit. I heard the poof. I heard it. I heard it. Let's go. Who was it? We gotta find out who it was. That's not a poor DC. That was a rage quit. That was a hope. That was a hope. Sleep mode right there. The dualies. The dualies rage quit. That was a hard rage quit too. I think it was one of the ones I got in the triple, by the way, was the dualies. I was hoping it was the pro, because that would have been an ultimate W. If it was the pro. If the pro had rage quit, oh man, that would have been... The memes would have been real. Oh. That was a silly game. That was a silly one. How am I alive? Ah, it's such a brute. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Threw out the toaster. Yeah, they definitely. Me, hold on, I'll be silly the entire game. Also, me, hold on, I gotta lock in for a quarter of a second real quick to win the game. Shit out the bomb as I die and get the double on the bomb, one with the main weapon. Teammate gets the other ones in the background that I just swam past. Oh, there's one behind me. I still traded. The one I was trying to kill died. The other one, not so much. Oh, let's throw a bomb into the wall. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Up and over the top. Whoa. Man, you know what? Let me drop in and die too. I'm just kidding. I can't. We can't do anything but throw bombs. Everybody just keeps dying. Stop it. Stop just frame one dying. I can't even attempt to like push in with them because they're dead. What a silly game. This is another certified silly game in terms of how it's going out. But I mean, that's just every X-Rank game. Oh, well, that person's dead. Don't know where the paintbrush is, though. Probably to my right. Oh, behind. They're there. Guess what? Paintbrush is still bad. It's just a slight more patience game now. You don't want to run into them when they're already firing. Stretch already didn't want to do that, to be fair. Yeah, your jump is dead again, Paintbrush. Sorry about that, buddy. You're also dead. Where you going? Oh. See, the only time you have to fear paintbrushes is when they're firing, but if they miss one shot, they're still cooked. Like, you know, and weapons with range are even in better situations than brushes are. Well, than brush particular. Like, so something with a little bit of range can kind of cook it so much more. You know, some people are thinking like, oh, it's gonna be the paintbrush season. I'm like, no. I thought it'd be much better than it was at first, but once I realized it wasn't startup of the weapon, I'm like, oh, this thing is still cooked. Because it was already not vulnerable when it was you know, hard to do a lot against it when it already was swinging. Right? It's definitely made it better. I'm not saying it didn't, but like, oh, this thing's gonna be great. It's gonna be awful to fight paintbrushes. It's like, no. No. Like, that part sucks where they have they can just kind of shoot over the ledges. Yeah, I'm not helping that, buddy. Ah, it was one hit. That's the only reason. That should have been clean. Alright, team, rush the tower, rush the tower. Yes, okay. There's another jump there too. I'm lowing. There's another jump. You do some graphic design stuff. Of course, not for money, but for fun. Hey, that's cool. Always fun to do things like that. Glad. What kind of stuff do you do? Curious. Splatoon 4. I don't think we're gonna get Splatoon 4 probably until next year on the early side. I don't think we're gonna get it this year. I think it'll be next year. Now that the Switch 2 is so far pushed back, especially if Switch 2 doesn't come until fall. Please, please, please. Manifesting a September. I don't know. Let's say the 8th. Or not the 8th. Yeah, the 8th. The 8th would work. Right, let me pull up the calendar for what days are Riptide? I think it's this 4th through the 6th this year. Whatever that weekend is. It's early this year. 5th through the 7th this year. See, I always forget the dates. But yeah, September, so that's why September 8th works. That's what duh, Kraken. September, let's go September 9th so everybody from Riptide has a chance to get home. But realistically it'd be like the 12th if it's that week, just because they usually, I think, release on a Friday. I think that's like their whole shebang, is they release it on Friday. But whatever. Nonetheless, right? Come on, after Riptide, please, please. Because even if we announce ahead of time, hey, we are doing all Switch 1s because it releases in August, somebody's not going to do it. Someone's going to bring in a Switch 2. And I know it. I know that's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. And I don't want to deal with it. And the amount of time people are going to... It's going to be insane. It'll be like 3 whole teams where it's like, well, guess what? You didn't bring a Switch 2. You can't play. Lol. Like... It's what's gonna happen. And then people are gonna be like mad at me, like, oh, we only make him to Riptide and he can't even play my game. Like, no, we didn't know what it's gonna work. We're not. Sorry. This is gonna be eating away at me all week. Just warning. That's gonna be in my brain all week. Until we know the Switch release day. And then I'm gonna be crying in pain or celebrating on the 2nd. One of the two. Maybe I'll stream my reaction to that live. Maybe we'll do it a TZS thing. I don't know. I feel like we got to do something next week, but we'll figure it out. You work on a lot of NASCAR, some replica stuff, and you do thumbnails for Mario. Hey, that's pretty interesting. As someone who does thumbnails, I am a thumbnail hater, so... I'm glad you enjoy doing those, because, I know some people really like put creative stuff together, so I understand. Not a slight in any way. It's just not my personal cup of tea. The hope is one day, like before I would get like an editor, like assuming money wasn't an issue, and it's just okay. If we need, like, hey, if you can get somebody to add to a team to help you do stuff, I thumbnails would be the first thing I would get, like over editing or anything like that. It's just like thumbnails, just there. I am not the most creative. Admittedly, I've never been the most creative, especially in that terms of stuff. So, occasionally I'll have a couple things hit me here and there, but like not a lot. So, like I don't usually feel that that creativity flowing through me as much as some other people have, where they can make those sort of things. And I got 2 with whales. Really? Okay, sure. I'll try. Just wait, say. But so yeah, that's my if I get ever that would be the first thing I would go for. Just thumbnails, man. They kill me. Oh, leader now. Speaking of getting killed. Some people I know also don't like some people aren't big fans of editing, going through that, which I mean I get that too, because that's a lot of work. Editing is people don't realize how much work editing can be. especially if you're putting in any effort, like even just a little bit of effort, not even anything crazy, editing wise. You can just, of course, mind you, I know I'm not the most efficient or anything like that because I have edited way less, nor have any actual like background in terms of like schooling or anything. So I'm not as efficient as many other people, but still, yeah, I know that's a lot of work. Editing usually will take way longer than the, I mean, and mind you, I don't do a shit ton of editing in terms of like actual stuff, you know, adding to it or anything, but people don't realize, I mean, editing, ooh, it can hours upon hours, even just for one simple video. Okay, let's get through here. Oh, hello. Hello, jump. We'll let the wiper take it. We'll take an assist. You do the Splatfest ones for Mario. Nice. Now we need to move. Let me whale this lead a little bit. Oh, okay. I gotta get that kill. Oh, I'm throwing. Where's this roller sharking? Not seeing the roller right now is worrying the shit out of me. Oh, okay, there's a curling bomb. No, I knew somebody would come from that side. Just hang in there for the lead. No, why are we getting off tower? No, hang in there. Why didn't you? That's one you just gotta sack your life for. You're not ready for. Is Bluefin in the next X rank rotation? What mode though? I doubt it'll be clams, and then it was just. It's tower now, so it's definitely not tower. I would assume like it's probably zones of rain, probably. Assuming it's X rank in that. Oh, they're curling off the back wall. Yo, good lead team. I guess the backup did eventually work out because we got people to
They kept the forward pressure and they were able to follow it up. So like, good on my team.
I guess, you know, it ended up working out. Like it wasn't. I was hoping they could just push it because I thought they were gonna get cooked, but they handled it well. So I will give them a. All right, I'll take the. I was wrong. No indent there. Indent coming yet? There is an indent right there. No. They crept over. I didn't see an indent any further over to the right. Oh, you know what? They booyah bombed. So it got painted. Oh, okay. I just realized there was a booyah bomb there, I believe. Wait, they don't have booyah. Strike. Sorry, strike. That's what I'm looking for. Let's just do this again. Just rush the tower real quick. So I think they moved and then they went through with the strike. That's fair. Okay. So I was looking for the indent and there was the indent stopped at the block. I could see that. So like I just attacked it.
Oh. Well, the throwing is real. Throwing by me.
Yo! How's it going? Thank you for the raid. I didn't get a raid. Did I not hear a raid sound? Am I insane? Was there a raid sound? Should be there. It was working earlier. Am I missing my own sounds? Hold on. I can re-roll it. Give me a second. That's weird. I don't know the last time it missed one. Interesting. Thank you, Streamlabs. Yes, it's DJ Particle with the raid. Yes. What threw me off is sometimes some people hop in before they raid. So I thought for a second, if I hold for a second, like maybe, sometimes it'll pop up. Let me go back to, let me see if I can run this real quick. I don't know if I have time. Dashboard, recent events. Come on. Huh. Hold on. Huh. Yeah, okay, well, I have to look in a second. Appreciate the raid, though. How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. We're doing some sillies in X-Rank because X-Rank is silly. What else? Hello. So how's it going, everybody? How are things? Oh, we're gonna dive here. Got one to the right. We'll take the kill. We'll take the dodge. Die to a bomb. No, we won't die to the bomb. Lol. Throwing is real. We'll take another thing. I don't figure out why this is bugging me that I didn't hear the sound. Like I don't know if it at least did the visuals. I've seen it where rarely, really rarely, sometimes it won't show the sound, but it'll show the visual. But yeah. We finished Pokemon Fire Red. You know, I'm a big fan of Gen 1. I will admit, I'm one of those people. I've never actually played Fire Red or Leaf Green. Never actually played either of those games. I think it's like the only... That and like Crystal Emerald, I think are the only games I've never... Or no, sorry, Black, White, or White. Or, sorry. Black 2 or White 2 are the other two I haven't... well, either one of those, right? I think those are the only ones I've never played. I don't know why. I guess it's one of those things is when I was younger, didn't, get them because I either didn't know about it or didn't have the money to do so, and by the time I wanted something else by that time. So, yeah, I think. So yeah, that's one I've never done. Even as a big fan, I'm a big Gen 1 enjoyer. So how was it? How was Fire Red? Oh, the Discord. Yeah, I love when Discord bugs too. I agree. And now with the new overlay stuff, one of my overlay features is broken, so I'm gonna have to go find a new replacement for it. The one I've been using for years now doesn't work. Which, I mean, I already had one in mind, but I'm just really annoyed that it broke, that I have to go now do that. I will totally... I'm gonna stop it at this game because I'm just still annoyed that it didn't the sound that's still in my brain. Why does everything have to be broken this week? Just rapid. Okay, well, there goes the idea of doing shenanigans on the rap. You know what? We still go. Coming out rapid. Oh, where you going? Oh, they jumped. They got him. But I was gonna try to bump them to death. I knew they were already weak. Alright, we're in a really good position here. That was a delayed wipe. See if we can get a pick without dying. That's kind of the key there. Oh no, I didn't even get the pick. Oh, that Slosher's weak too. We just jump into tower, we take the risk. Cool, we got it back in. That's the good part. We got back in. Question is, can we get any value out of it? Which 2 of our players went down, so probably not. Got a little value. Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh no, he's still coming. Come on, shot. Come on. Finish the job. Oh, shot. You're still here. How's it going, buddy? Oh, you're still alive. Okay, you know you're not. Okay, well, we're cooked. It's over. But it was funny, though. Alright, now I gotta find out why this raid sound didn't happen. Because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. How can it work? How can it work? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me, sounds? Oh. I didn't get the follow sound either. I got neither. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I heard none of the sounds. I don't know if it's my side or it didn't show it. If the alert box is working. It worked earlier. We had some alerts earlier, so I know. That's a different one, Howard. But now, Howard, no, you come in and bully me about the pens. Come on, the pens. You gotta do that to me. Why the pens? Why you gotta remind me that they're growing? Yeah, it just straight up didn't show. Doesn't even show that it got that. I'm not following you? Okay. Okay, well, I can't even re-roll it because Streamlabs doesn't even show that it ever happened. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't even show. Like, Twitch shows it happened, but Streamlabs doesn't show it. The last thing it shows is, well, now the redeem. Yeah, it shows those things, but it doesn't show, oh, interesting. Well, I do apologize. It doesn't have the thing, but we will do this while I'm thinking about it. Boop. Again, thank you for the raid. Apologies for the no sound. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm really sad. Yes, I do stream on Twitch and YouTube. I mostly stream on Twitch more as a legacy at this point, admittedly, because I did a lot of years on Twitch before I started also doing YouTube. But I'm live on both, so if you enjoy one, if you enjoy Twitch over YouTube, you can of course watch there. Though of course I push people to YouTube over Twitch just because I think in the long term, YouTube is just in a better spot. Twitch hasn't been doing a lot of great things, both to creators and just as platform as a whole. You know, YouTube isn't exactly any perfect record. A lot of stuff, especially live streaming, it's worse than Twitch is by far. But I stream to both, so you have both that you can watch on. Oh, yo. We'll play the one for every lightning goal tonight instead. Yeah, lightning. They last I knew they had 8. What are they at now? Oh, the game's over. They're at 8. I did a Google. I did a quick little Google. Yeah, it's not great to go in the Western Division. I don't even really care about the strength of it or anything. You know, some people are like, I want to find the best I can. I'm just like, I just want to have fun in games. And if you have any decent power, like, and by decent I mean like 2200. So, you know, not even really that great of a power. You struggle to find games. It's awful. It's awful to find games. And that's what I care more about. I'm just like, why do I have to wait an hour for one match? Like, that's not enjoyable to me. Like, that's what I more care about. I don't even care about putting up the best powers or putting up anything like that. You know, I just want to play the game. And yeah, that's the part that's not great. Yo. It was an 8-0 final. Oh my god. And I think I saw at one point, I don't know what the final shots on goal was, but at one point, because it was Utah they faced, yes? So if I'm wrong, the other team they faced, they had more shots on goal. It was like 24-21, and the Lightning had scored 8, while Utah, or the opposing team, they had 0. Insane. Well, it's just the amount of player base. I'm telling you, like, they try to give the devs a little bit of a credit. They tried to fix a problem that the biggest complaint was always lag and latency. It still is. And their goal was to make it that, I mean, you can clearly see with the messaging they have about the divisions, that's their goal, is to reduce it, because by not playing people across the world, you're less laggy. But the fact that people can just insta change it, it just means it's implemented awful. It's good intention, awful execution. And allowing people to just switch their division is there. And then you make it that JP can't even make their own division, or they can't join the NA division anymore, or sorry, Western division. And so it's like, okay, you realize it's a failure, just delete the other division. Just make one division again. That's clearly like, I don't know. I think it's dumb at this point. They realized it didn't work, but at the same time they're doubling down on it, and then like not doubling down on it, and then like they just need to get rid of it at the end of the day, I think, at this point. But you know, they probably won't. There might also be some behind the scenes stuff, the way things work, that it's just a lot of re-engineering to get rid of it. So it's like, let's just do this where NA can choose to play it, or nobody. It's laggier in T-Tech. I mean, it's very possible for that to be the case. I mean, you're still, you know, it isn't that much closer to Europe than Japan, especially depending on where you are in the US, right? Or NA, if you're in NA anyways. Let's use NA as an example here. But, like, if you're West Coast NA, it is closer to go to Japan lobbies than it is European lobbies. And so there's more latency to it. And so, yeah, you're going to have less latency. But, you know, from even East Coast NA to Japan isn't like, it's pretty far, but like, it's still, you know, it's not Australia or other places. It's not a horrendous thing. There's a good connection there comparatively. So like, there is definitely gonna be better ping to Europe, especially if they're like French or UK. So like just because they're closer Spanish or Portuguese as well, because they're closer to NA, the East Coast. But it's just like, if you're having a lobby with a Central European player and you're a West Coast NA, like, you're gonna have more latency. That's further apart. So, you know, it's dumb. Yeah, perfect. Perfect point out. You're in the middle of Europe. So yeah, if you're playing with West Coast NA people, you're in the middle of nowhere. And mind you, Americans tend to have relatively slower internet than some places like Japan, because their population are really tight. And so you do have people that have like really fast internet in the United States, faster than Japanese or South Koreans, etc. But like a rural American, oh, they can have awful internet. You can have people that have like, you know, one up, one down. The base recommendation is only 1.5, 1.5 wired for official documentation. Like, so that is such a huge slowdown. It potentially, on top of the fact the distance to just general ping, their up down connection can be relatively slow and can hurt things, especially if you're facing rural Americans on the West Coast. Yeah, I would be surprised as a European that you actually would be better off facing someone in Japan, because how tight Japan is with their population density. It's easier to get better internet to more people. It's more cost effective. It's yeah. Oh, we just got that game was a game. Oh, middle of NA. I read that as EU. I really can't read. Wait, no. But two people. I can't. My reading skills are mwah, fantastic. The best. Good night, Moku. Appreciate you swinging by. You have a fantastic rest of your night. Hope to see you soon. Good night. Which one is better, Wii U or 3DS? I think it wasn't just me for that matter. We all got cooked on that one. We had to go to game 5. Gaming time. See? The mammoths? Ugh. I mean, this is not the Mormons, I guess. Like, when it comes to Wii U versus 3DS is better, I think you have to default to 3DS. Like, the Wii U has a very, very underrated library, especially later in the life. Early life was awful. To be fair, like awful, like really, really bad. So like, I understand people thinking the Wii U catalog is awful and doesn't have any games, but no, the Wii U had great games by the end. Literally the best-selling Switch game was a Wii U game. It's Mario Kart 8. Like, a bunch of the best-selling games on the Switch are just Wii U games reboxed. Like, it's not insane to say like Wii U has an awful catalog. The 3DS just has a better catalog. And that is, I always take it when we have those kind of conversations. You have to think about where it originally happened. Even if it's on Switch now, you wanna look at the catalogs that they have that originated there. That is a very, I do agree, yes, it is on there, but it's also like the catalog is on Switch, but it's like, okay, it originated on the Wii U, and when you're having that conversation, what's a good, if it's a better system, you have to go, okay, well, I jumped into the paintbrush. Paintbrush, they start swinging, they're gonna beat you, no matter what weapon you are. But if you can jump on them before they start swinging. Damn, we crazy. We're gonna drop 2 back to back real quick just to lose that. you have to think about like when things originally did, and still Wii U. There's a reason it only lasted 4 years. Horrible sales. You know, it was the biggest thing, obviously, and it's just because it started with no real good games. But you know, in some of them, you do again. You have to take away just because like, they were dual releases. Like Breath of the Wild theoretically should have been a Wii U catalog, but technically it's both. Both Wii U and Switch, because how bad the Wii U sold. So like, if that was there, that would help the Wii U a lot, but it only lasted 4 years, so it just didn't have a chance to get a catalog. But for a 4-year catalog, it didn't end up being too bad, especially when you consider the fact the first year and a half had no games. Like, it's basically a 2.5-year catalog. It's good, but yeah, no, the 3DS is by far better. A lot of originals that originate there. If you're wanting to include, you know, backwards compatibility, if anything, that might actually that helps the 3DS more than it does the Wii U. The Wii U obviously could do Wii games, and there's a lot of good Wii games, but I think there's more good DS games over Wii games if I were to go back to that. So if we're going to that argument, kind of backwards compatibility and such too, I would go for that. But yeah, I would go 3DS, more portability. As well, which is always nice. Street Pass was really cool. I think it's a really cool feature. I think that was one of the coolest features that people didn't really talk about. I don't say really talk about, but that sometimes isn't talked about when we talk about like what makes 3DS great. That additional bit where you can just kind of like, you just know, hey, I passed somebody with it. Like, that's cool. Like, even after the 3DS wasn't the main thing anymore, you could still walk around with your 3DS sometimes and really get a bunch of street passes and things, which is still really cool. And that's the reason that the 3DS was alive for as long as it was, you know, well into the Switch era, because they weren't like hard replace. They were replacing the 3DS, but they were trying to keep the 3DS on a little bit longer, just because like it still had games coming out on it and things like that. But yeah, 3DS over Wii U for sure. Oh man. Yeah, 3 are Wii U ports. And there's plenty of ones just outside the top 10 that aren't Wii U ports too, or that are Wii U ports too. Especially if you go back a little bit beforehand, there's a lot more Wii U ports on that top 10. A lot of early, you know, there were just so many early games that were just ports over. and many even outside the top 10 that are just straight up Wii U ports. That are really high selling. Like, the Wii U does have just a fantastic catalog. It's super underrated, but you gotta get you gotta go 3DS. I don't think it's even really a true conversation. I guess also the question was which is just better, or you know, between the two in general. And there's, like I said, you have things like Street Pass and such that are less so about the game itself and just the console as a whole. The Wii gamepad was really cool. It was really neat when they allowed you to play the game, certain games anyways, with just the one screen. I think that was neat. It took too long to come out, and you know, it only was available on certain games. You know, you couldn't just pick up any game. Sometimes you need the gamepad and the TV, but there's a lot of good games that you could just kind of pop that open. That was a really nice feature. I really enjoyed that. I utilized that a lot because my Wii U for a good chunk of its lifespan was in the living room. So I was cooked either way. I was dead to Booyah, I was dead to the roller. So like that was really nice once it came out, though it wasn't too much longer before the Wii U was no longer in the living room. So we're just gonna put some pressure here. We gotta try something. Oh, we're cooked. We threw these last 3 games. Crazy. Getting MK Wii for your birthday? Oh, nice. Joy. When you lose a rank, you DC. That's not a good habit. I don't recommend that. Don't do that. That's not the way to go. Do not recommend that. That is a way to get laughed at. The rage quit. I won't say the Switch is bad, by the way. I saw that and I was getting around to that. Switch is great. Switch is... There's a reason the Switch is vying for the best-selling console of all time. Nintendo did a lot of things right with the Switch. It did a lot of the greatness that like the DS line had, but actually made it a home console as well. You know, the portability's insane. You know, it's not as good as something like a DS. You know, it's a little bit harder to just kind of throw it in your pocket and go. But it's still very portable. And, you know, even things like... You know, they had a lot of that dream with the GameCube. The GameCube didn't end up being quite that way. You know, there's a reason the GameCube has a handle. But the Switch, like, they leaned into it as a feature that people, like, genuinely enjoy. And, you know, it's actually a part of the feature. You know, GameCubes do have the handle, but, oh yeah, that's a cancel. Oh, that handle, oh yeah, that's right. That's a fun little fact. But I never really moved my GameCube, like... yeah. Well, the first party games came, they just didn't come early, right? That's how you sell a console early, is first party games. There's a reason they held Breath of the Wild for the Switch. I mean, that's why they went, oh shit, that was one of our biggest failures. And I'm glad they learned from that, or they got real lucky. I hope it's not real lucky. Because I hope they come out swinging here next week with a bunch of good first-party games relatively quick in there. But I think they did, because it wasn't just Breath of the Wild. There's plenty of other first-party games that came relatively quickly in the Switch's lifespan. You know, every couple months there's another first-party game coming, another first-party game, another first-party game. I mean, early on it was almost every month at times. Just bang, 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 first-party game after another. Don't want that. Oh, you're gonna cook me. You're gonna cook me. You win. Okay, we're just gonna sneak back here. Okay, that I should have traded at least. I'm worried about that. I'm curious about it, but I'm also worried. I think, admittedly, people are overblowing it. Like, oh, it's gonna be a fancy thing. I think it's just their wording of, hey, it's you're able to play it on Switch 2, so it's Switch 2 Edition or something. You know, some people are trying to make it like these games are going to get some upgrade or something, and I don't think that'll be the case. So, you know, so that I think is a little overblown. I've seen some people try to make it, but you know, I could be wrong. It's not impossible, but I'm pretty high on that not being the case. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. I'm so cooked. Never mind. I'm not cooked. See, I don't think they will. And in a way, I almost hope they don't. Just because, like, I don't know, there could be a lot of problems, especially with certain games, like especially a lot of the multiplayer games. I think that could be a problem, depending on how they implement it. You know, like, you know, there could be absolute advantages and things to do that, which there already is likely going to be in terms of how implementation across platforms, Switch 1 and Switch 2 interactions are going to be. You know, as someone that's here with Splatoon, I'm already thinking about those things in my head of what, like, is going to be okay, and how, and my worry is how much better is Switch 2 going to be over Switch 1? Because, you know, there's a lot of problems with the Switches because of, you know, they're 2014 technology, them being sold a decade later, if you're nice about calling the Switch 2014 technology. I think that's about accurate, though. 2014 tablet, mind you, technology in sold here, and then it's going to be going against probably like 2021 technology, and you're going to be playing the same game. You know, there's going to be advantages to being a Splatoon player. I just stood there and took that, lol. To being a Splatoon player and being on the new Switch, I think there's gonna be mad advantages, because there's issues with the way the game works where it goes off, some things go off of your like actionables are off your frame rate. So if your Switch is lagging, you know, so it's like somebody that's like overheating, it can happen to Switch 1s, like you're overheating or move slower, like, and so like some of that is gonna apply to Switch 2, where the Switch 2 is just gonna run better. And so it's like, now somebody has an advantage when you pop whales and the whole game lags. Well, it might not lag on the Switch 2. Not even worrying about him. Yes, we won. Remember, don't get cooked. I didn't get cooked. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. We just won. I don't know what you're talking about. But imagine on top of that, the games themselves are upgraded. I mean, I don't know. I'm a little worried about it. And it's going to be something that rattles a lot in my head, along with just already the things that we're pretty confident are going to be issues in terms of like hardware compatibility to an extent. You know, thinking about things like Riptide, like, you know, I'm really hoping that I've said this like 10 times this stream. Really hoping that the Switch 2 just comes out at like mid-September or later. Just save my... I just don't want to deal with it with Riptide, to be honest with you. Or comes in a position that we can just say, we're not doing Switch 2s, we're only doing Switch 1s because we have no way of getting all the docs and things we need. And we don't know that we won't be able to test this in mass. So, you know, late August also will work. You know, there's a little bit of a window there that we can kind of make that decision. But, you know, if it comes out in May, it comes out in June... No, we're going to have a serious conversation of what we can handle, and we're going to have to get that out to the public. You know, that's a short time period to say, hey, we are not going to use Switch 2s or something like that, you know, depending on how exactly all of this stuff is being handled, and because we can't get hardware to try it, or, you know, we're not going to be able to get in mass the order we need, or we're going to need people to volunteer it, or, you know, all of that stuff is running through my head with Riptide coming up. You know, that's way worse than Splatoon 3 on release. You know, the game was awful, but like it just didn't function. But like, you know, at least with that, right? We could go play Splatoon 2, and everyone had the hardware to play Splatoon 2 because that was the main event, right? With this, it's like some people, if there's an issue where Switch 1s and Switch 2s do not play together nice, in some fashion, you know, there's going to be people that, especially young people, who can't afford to have a Switch 2 and a Switch 1. Or, hey, you know, people, college age people, hey, I need to save a few bucks. I'm going to trade in my Switch 1, because, you know, a lot of companies do deals where they'll take your Switch, they'll take the old console and get you a steep discount on the new one. And so a lot of people are going to take up deals like that. And so like so along with that, along with the software worries, I have the hardware worries that were already a given prior to this. And I'm like, oh man, you know, April 2nd in both a good and a bad way can't come soon enough. Because I'll tell you what, I don't really tend to get anxious. And I'll tell you what, I am anxious about this. Because, you know, for those that went to Riptide 2022, you know the hell we went through with S3. And this could be a whole nother level of just like hell. Like that, and there's going to be some if we end up, if they somewhat play nice enough that we're going to allow them. And not even any of the software concerns being a reason to, you know, to not have it, and just purely, you know, okay, we're gonna be able to work with both. Like, there's just tons of concerns in my head, and I'm just being a rarely am I truly anxious, and this is actually one of the times that I am just actually anxious about something, and not in like a I'm excited kind of anxious or something like that. It is purely I'm just like, oh man, like this could be hell that I'm setting myself up for to have to deal with. You're not gonna trade in your Switch one? That's I'm not planning to. At least I have 2 Switches. I have an OLED, admittedly, and a regular one. My goal is not to trade in either, but if depending exactly on the money situation, personally, I may, in the deals offered, if they're offering a really good deal, I might switch one of them out. And of course, both of them have sentimental value in some other way other than just like their Switches. One's the Splatoon edition, the OLED's the Splatoon edition, and the other Switch I have is a launch Switch. And a fully original, which, you know, a lot of people have had to switch out batteries and things by this point. You know, there's plenty that survive that far, but there's a good number that haven't survived from launch. Okay, we're just gonna play life. We've only had the OLED. I mean, the OLEDs are nice, and I like it. I admit I don't really get out and about much with my Switches, so they're almost purely the home console version for me. And if I do, I'm usually bringing the dock and everything when I'm going somewhere. So I just make it a home console elsewhere. But I'll be the distraction to kill them. Yeah! But I do like the OLEDs. They're definitely nicer. This is Carbon. That's what I'm worried about right now. Zuka from behind. Take a side, yeah! No, the bomb! Oh, I was so worried about the Zuka, I didn't catch the bomb. Just depends. I would assume they're gonna do a Switch 2 or a S4 version as well, eventually, when Splatoon 4 comes out. But let's be realistic, it's gonna happen. But like, I don't, just kind of depends on so many different things for me. You know, some of the factors we talked about, right? There's literally an edge to having a Splatoon, for Splatoon 3 for competitive to be on the Switch, the new Switch. It makes more sense for me to get it early, right? Like from a competitive standpoint, like, oh, getting it early, I'm at a hard disadvantage because my console is only running 50 frames per second during this thing because of a little bit of frame loss due to the weaker power, while someone else is running a very consistent 60 FPS, has an advantage on me. You know, that might be another reason for me not to get it. But if like they're releasing one like a month or 2 later, some special editions or something, I might wait for that. Well, our one on tower died, so that's over. Yeah, that's another question too. Higher resolution and things too. But I would assume any Switch 1 game are not going to be upscaled. Or if it is, it's going to be fake up. It's going to be, you know, upscaled, not via like the actual stuff being, it's being like AI generated, AI assisted, whatever. Computer assisted, if you don't want to use the word AI. Upscaled, you know, not like true native 4K or whatever, 2K. It'll end up being you know, that pseudo, that there's a better term that I'm not aware of the name. Not playing on a CRT, that's crazy. Which, I mean, makes sense that if you, it's going to be more responsive if you downscale, because the Switch itself is going to be, the Switch itself is, what's the term? It's gonna be able to run faster. My raid thing didn't work again. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me restart this browser thing. I didn't see it work at all, and it doesn't say that it's working. Let me go check on Streamlabs if this thing is working properly. It didn't tell me before. I'm so mad. It's not working. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. Don't mind my rant on this now. I'm a little annoyed because it's the second time. It was working it's working for YouTube, I think, but it's not working right now for Switch or for Twitch. Let me go back to my recent events. Let me look, see if it's even coming through on Streamlabs side. Might be that I need to restart Streamlabs, something with Streamlabs, but anywho. How's it all going, folks? Appreciate the raid. It's not my birthday, by the way, Riffles. That's their raid thing they do. It's we talked about it before with it was there's a long history. I didn't get the history, to be fair, but so if you're willing to explain it, I would love to hear it, but I understand if not. Give you the shout outs. At least I can do that if things not gonna work. You're just joining in the fun. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, that's fair. I understand. Let me restart this browser. Maybe that'll help. I doubt it, because I don't think this is the broken. It's something with Streamlabs. Fresh. This. History. Third box. Everything's enabled. I don't see spots here. Third box. Thing says it's enabled. Abe's summer baby vibes. I am not a summer baby. My least favorite area. Do you think I want to be born there? I made sure I wasn't born in the summer. let's go with that. Long story short. I made sure I wasn't born in the summer. Let me restart Cloudbot on Twitch. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. No. No, it's a different story than that, to be fair.
It was well past that period. I think I've actually said the story on stream before, to be fair. Okay, they killed the person I was going around for a second time. Just doing squares in the area. Alright, just move to the next level. Ah, marked. Okay, well. There goes my chance to try to do anything here. Look at the one. The whales! No, the whales! Oh no, yeah, it didn't come across. Not the limit. I wonder if that can be fixed. I looked once and I don't believe it can be. Now without like some sort of someone custom programming that. But using Streamlabs stuff. Okay. No, I didn't even get an assist on either of them. They're fine. I'll read it out. That'll help. So, YouTuber started streaming, asked his chat to wish the streamers he rated happy birthday, but sadly he stopped streaming after the pandemic, and now you're keeping the legacy going. Plus, you feel like every day is a birthday, so you went with that. Love to hear it. Love to go on with the legacy. Not points. You want the leaderboard ones. That's what you're looking for. I know what you're talking about. Like the top hours or top points. That one. Where did I go to see the recent events? I went to recent events and that's not where it is. It's under something else. This is raffles. Huh. You can multi-stream? Oh, only Streamlab on Streamlab. Okay. Probably just sends the thing out multiple times on. Oh no. Oh, you have to have Streamlabs Ultra. Okay. Learn something new. I have all the points. Not the Twitch jump scare. I didn't even realize the rotation changed. I've been so active in paying attention to what's going on in the game. This is normal. Alright, well, I give up on finding this out. I'm annoyed. I'm hoping the restart will fix that. You're gonna play some Max Rank, and I better not show. Well, don't worry, I won't be on for too much longer. Probably do a series or two. So I'm gonna test something right now and see if this works. Okay, that works. So hopefully the restart fixed it. I mean, obviously I can't tell, like, in terms of like likes or not likes, follows and such, because those weren't working earlier. Because obviously I can't like just make a fake. I mean, I guess I could test it, but testing it isn't the problem. It seems that Streamlabs wasn't seeing the follows or raids existing. I don't know if the bot like straight up just wasn't in chat to be able to see those. So I'm hoping the restart fixed it, because I feel really bad for those that raided me. You didn't get the fun notification. But I do, again, appreciate the raid. Thank you so much, and thank you for telling us the story on the raid notification. Because now, nice story. Oh, well, that person did try. I guess. Good night, Frenzy. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate the super chat earlier. Thank you so much. Really, really do genuinely appreciate it. You have a fantastic rest of your night, and I hope to see you soon. Good night. Alright, we got one. Did they did creep down here. Yeah, I thought I saw that. I do like me some Scorched Gorge, like, as a personal thing. This is an awful map, by the way. Like, I don't like it like a competitive. I like playing it because it's shitposty. I'm still mad as I gotta figure this. I hope I fixed it. I just can't find the tab I'm looking for. There's a tab that tells me all my recent alerts, just so it can, like, and tells me, hey, like, you got whatever, like, go one by one here. I pop this out. Will this work? I don't know why it's so. Under alert button? No, is that alert button? I saw this earlier. I literally. Now I'm getting into frustrated at this territory because I just can't find it. I found it once and now I can't find it anymore. Dark games like, huh, I learned that that's a feature. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, it's still not showing it. They're... Huh, well. Thank you again for the raid, and appreciate you lurking in the shadows. Good luck with your Monster Hunter. And thank you for the well wishes. Appreciate it. You have a great rest of your night as well. And don't bully too many monsters in Monster Hunter. All right, let's go. So we have a couple longer range weapons on the opponent's side this time. I don't think they had any last time. I think everything was pretty short range, if I recall correctly. I don't know. The game was already over after I blinked, so. That's fun when they had something just beaming you the entire time. Then you have to worry about something actually rushing you as well. There's the blob. That's what I'm looking for. Blob plus another one. Now we have a fun range weapons. I'm gonna go. Because there's a chance we can get up here. Especially if I get some help. There's my help. Oh, the blob. I hit the shot. I got hit by the shots. Kind of forgot I was marked for a second. I was going to try to kind of throw the bomb and move, and then I kind of stood there and realized the shots were coming in a little bit more. I thought my teammates weren't there when I thought they would be there. Let me help this one out. Yeah, I just walked right into that. Jump. And they popped it this way. Oh, I'm damaged. Teammate cook! Let's go. Just the blob remaining. We know where the blob is. I'll grab a drink this time. That's fine. Pop your crab. No, hold zone. Hold zone. I'm low ink. I'm low ink. No, we couldn't hold it. Blob behind us. Okay. Interesting behavior. Ah, man. We got the cat. And we got the wipeout afterward, too. Oh, man. We could have got the knockout already. That's okay. We're in a good spot. Get this blob. Let's kind of get up here. Make them kind of look at me. At least one of them. Like more than one of them. Okay, yeah, it was two of them. Two or three looking at me. I was trying to pull like blob shots over there. Just couldn't happen. Oh, we're gonna get wiped out here. No, our Expo's doing some work. I mean, the jumps got cooked, but honestly, they did better than I thought they were gonna. Oh no, the dualies, or the shot and dualies got me. I think the dualies got me a little bit initially, and the shot gets to clean up. I'm gonna jump in. I'll be bait. Oh, the one I was worried about is gone. Like, never mind. My team is cooking. Ow. I'm the bubbles, not the bubbles. We get some bomb pressure on this blob. I get somebody, not the blob, but big pressure. Just getting pressure on them is good. Kind of keeps them on their toes, and maybe someone else can finish it up just like that. I didn't get an assist for it, but hey, that works. One more strike? No, they died. Our team's cooking them. I'm gonna wail here a little before they get here. Kind of force them to make maybe a bad play on the rush. Good splashdown up game. Just like that, we have wonneth again. Love to see the W's. Boom. Thanks for the carry, team. I appreciate that. I don't think I did anything too crazy on that one. Other than paint the zone. I painted the zone. Yeah. The 3-0. At least we're above 2400 again. Our powers have been awful. We also haven't played a lot of X-Rank this season. With Ludi existing. You know, the occasional series here and there. But, you know, other than till this week, we really haven't gotten much past initial power. All right, come on, game. Let's get some more. One, maybe two more series. We'll see how long this one goes. Probably two. I'm leaning on two right now. That one was pretty quick. I was, what, finishing up another? No, that was a 3-0. I think we played all 3 games, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. They were all quick knockouts. That's why we got carried. I think we did a decent amount in the first two. That one we just got a painted zone. But I mean, it's what we needed. Our teammates were slaying, like. At least I found value in something, which is painting the zone. Sometimes you're just a role player, and that's okay. Not every game has to be some, like, crazy, like, shredding. Alright, come on, game. It's been 2 minutes. Can I please get another match? I'd appreciate it. This response. Alright, come on, game. It's been 3 minutes on the search. 3 minutes on the search. There we go. Alright, finally. Finally, folks, we get to... we get to play again. Here is the Brine Water Zones. I know Frenzy was excited for this earlier, but unfortunately, they had to go. Well, probably I chose to, honestly, I would too. I would go to bed. It's nearly midnight, so I understand. Well, you know what? We kept them away from it, you know? They didn't have to think about it. Oh, there's a slider over the top. Smart play. Trade with a roller. At least I'll get something out of it, though. I'm gonna go down. Teammates 1v or 2v2. Make that a L. Get the one back, but lost 3 people for 1 kill. Not ideal. Didn't catch on the ledge like I wanted to. Oh man, I didn't catch him. The bomb I was hoping to. Can you leave this alone? Oh man, can I get a little help there? Alright, we're in a bad spot here, Brine Water. Or Bluefin, sorry. I want to call it Brine Water. I'm weak beyond belief. Kill the one in zone. Going to the last one. Oh, behind us. I got him with the whales. Beautiful. I don't see any land over there. We're good. Looks like we're okay. Got him. Can't fall up the 52, especially with them knowing exactly where I am. Gonna bomb behind the wall, at least. The whales are on me. Oh. We're so cooked. I'm so cooked 'cause I'm marked. Yeah, come after me. Oh, I would have loved if I got 1 out of it. Teammate gets him, and the Kraken goes after the person that was already cooked. So honestly, I'm okay with that. Like, it makes less value out of it, though. It looks like it's still getting some value, because looks like they went and got somebody finally. 52 goes down. Zuka's last one. Good Zuka. Good movement there. That's kind of obvious where I was coming from. That's why I hesitated. If you saw, I kind of hesitated on the shots for a second, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of seeing what am I doing. Alright, let me neutralize this zone real quick. The cap. Oops, slider. Yeah, I'm sorry, crab. There's a roller creeping somewhere. Oh man, 50 hit the shots. A roller went across. Okay, they dropped down. That teammate just sharking them. I'm not going to jump to that because that just seems too dumb. If I jump to that, they just get jumped by the roller. There's a roller cracking anyways, to be fair. Got him. We hold this. We hold this. There we go. Build whales real quick. They're gonna dive here because I have to. Here it comes. Get some damage. Mostly was just focusing surviving there. First. That's big. That's big. Just hold zone. Yeah, that's fine. You can kill me. I'm not even really painting the zone on my death. Like in terms of like where I died. Like I painted just a little bit of it. Something they should be able to quickly have gotten without me being dead. That slider kill was critical. Whoever got that, fantastic job. That was really, really key. That gave us a chance to
All right, let's go. Got the win in the last one, though. That one, I was looking bad, too. It was looking bad. That's one of those ones that might, if we get into game 5 situation, it's going to be like, yeah, that's nice that we got that one. But we would have already lost the series. That's one that they were cooking us for a little bit. But we managed to get through. I'll throw a bomb here. Julie's falls right on top of me. I don't get a trade on it. Oh, man. That's one that I gotta come with cleanly. Make sure they dropped. No sneaky snake stuff. Damage. Oh, and they popped a bubble. That kind of traps a bunch of us. I stood there. I looked back for the Zook, and I probably should have realistically had done that sooner, so they were able to just kind of fire where I was at. Big pick. Oh, this bomb's gonna kill me. They gotta kill my teammate, but that's okay. Gotta go. We gotta go. We have numbers. This Junior's just playing zone, but they didn't like follow through with the line, that obvious line where I was, which was a little interesting. Like, they didn't paint that at all. Expecting someone to dive through there. We have a carbon and a blush. I don't know, that felt like a pretty obvious just rush if you saw a brush drop there. And then didn't keep seeing him paint or something like that to try to counter you. We'll take it though. It helps me out a lot. Both to kill the Junior and then just gets done quicker. They think probably would have taken longer to get the zone if we kept the Junior on the other side. And just paint a ton of stuff here. Oh, that's big, getting 2 members of them. I mean, they have drinks, so they're not going to be crying over the deaths. But definitely helps, always helps. Always helps even more to get 3 people. Oh, no, the Junior! Oh, the Junior's gonna have jumps. Oh, I needed to just live. I have to either get that or live. And I did neither. But I'll tell you what, we probably KO. If I get that Junior, we probably KO. If I stay alive, we might KO. Like, but dying there is a guaranteed that. Why am I popping this? So that works. We got to kill. Okay. Good bubble. We're getting the Junior this time. You're not getting away with this again. Carbon's there though. I knew it was coming. I was trying to break it before I gave up the carbon. But luckily with their Junior dead, we have a shot to neutral. Our team can't cap, it looks like. Oh, this is now looking bad. I got 1. I'm weak, and now we're on the other side. Okay, we got a whale, and we just gotta go. Get 1. Okay, we're not out of this. We just gotta keep neutral. Neutral? Okay, and we gave him up cap. Oh, even better. Alright. See, we're not out of this. You know, we're not necessarily in a good spot, but winnable. That helps a lot. We establish next level, though. Especially if you can kill something like the Junior. Give an opportunity. That helps. Carbon's going for it. Let me try to support him with a bomb. Can't get anything. Carbon falls. I'm trying to play life. I don't want to make the same mistake again. We're not going to make that same mistake again. We'll just neutral half this Junior's paint and get the dub there. Whew. I knew that Junior was coming. You saw me kind of predict that a little bit and try to get up that kind of where they were going to drop. They kind of fell right behind me. Instead, you know, I kind of thought they'd get a little antsy. They played very disciplined, which I'll give them that. That time I played disciplined and in response instead of forcing it.
You know, I went for the opportunity I thought we would have had, but it didn't materialize, and then played disciplined. Because the opportunity didn't exist, so. We'll take it. Up 2-0 again. Can we get a back-to-back 3-0? That'd bring us up to 2,500 on the for zones. Okay, let me go ahead and put those together. Up on these. Beautiful. Well, I did my TO work for the day. It's 10:30. I did my TO work. I'm done. Cool. Nah, it's the people that needed the role for Riptide. That's really simple. I put in my my work. Let's go. Ooh, man, that was a lot of bombs there. Just gotta respect. And 2 more sets of bombs come in. Oh my gosh, the bombs were real there. They have a lot of paint. They're very either, depending on the weapon you're facing, it's either all kills or all paint, and there's kind of no in between. We get the fall off there. Ooh, the bomb. The bombs are so awful. Get damage on one, but not enough. Another. Forgot they have 2 bubble weapons here. Oh, they're looking for me. We're gonna follow up on this flank. Get the decav. I'm gonna die for it. That's okay. We have the cap. We have 3 people on the left. They're gonna struggle to get in, with the exception. You know, they might try a slider in or something, but they're gonna have to drop specials to get back in, I think, pretty hard here. So with drinks out, that's gonna help a lot. This person's gonna come up here for the slider. I'm so weak. There's the fizzy. They're gonna try to fizzy and then slider in. Yep, there it is. Yeah, we just gotta get the kills. Yeah, I mean, they have 2 hard painting weapons. Those have to be the highest priority in a weird way. Just so they don't paint. You either have to kill both of the ones that can't paint or both the ones that can kill. Because then we can then follow up the ones that can't paint. Or the ones that can't kill, we can follow it up. Oh, man. We lost the heavy edits. There we go. Now we have. See, that's the problem. Now we're 2-2. We still can't kind of win this. Weird as that is. Get another one. Yeah, we have to kill one or the other. There we go. Zone's ours. With this, we can kind of split the range away. Now we actually can't. There's a one that sliders in. They don't have cooler, which is nice. As we find ourselves in a... Oh, no. Bada bing. No. I'm so cooked. I knew it was coming. You see me try to squid roll the blaster. I knew it was coming. I could tell when they didn't fire right away that they were trying to rush me. So I had the right idea. Just, unfortunately, just can't execute it. Just tank the bombs for a second. No, a teammate goes down immediately. think we... Oh, another teammate. He's gotta go. Good bomb. I mean, we had the right idea, or we knew what we needed to do, just couldn't execute it. There was a good that splat bomb, by the way. If it didn't, I died to a suction bomb, but the splat or the suction bomb didn't kill me. That was underneath me. I was dead to the splat bomb. I mean, honestly. I was pretty cooked. Well, no double 3-0, but if we can get in this one, that would be nice, because that'll bring us approximately within 25 of getting back up to top, or not top, anything, 2500, so that's neat, at least. All right, come on. All right, let's go. Let's not fall into game 5 here. Let's win this here. That would be nice. I don't want. let's gain. So we're fighting for 2500. Next series win anyways would be for 2500. That's damage. Oh, grab and another one. Zune is still neutral, by the way. Insane neutral here. Insane neutral. Welcome to this map, though. It can get really neutrally. We have lost numbers now. Now we have numbers even. Even again. Bucket jumps in. There's the cap, finally, in one of our team's favor, for that matter. Even if it was theirs, huh? I wonder where that bucket went. There it is. And it's dead. Actually, I was well on the dualies. Ah, I wish I would have traded at least with them. 2 for 1. That would have helped a lot. Team's gonna go ahead and lose some. There it is. There's a neutral anyways. Yep, but we just got wiped. I was about to fall down and help him, and now I would have died. Oh boy. Yeah, let's not. Ow. I get whaled here too. Almost died to the wall. Alright, we lost lead, but it's just the... Oh, we got a cap here. A little worried. Don't see any... I haven't seen the bow in a while. Oh, they backed off, I think. Yeah, they're all the way back in their spawn. Okay. That's fine with me. That one, I don't care. You're in spawn, I don't care. How you got there. Lead is ours. This is going to be a back and forth kind of game. I feel like we're going to have to kind of make a good play here. Damage. No, a trade. That could have been a double again. And that person goes on and kills one of my teammates, 2 of my teammates. Oh, that's kind of the play you're looking for. I got 1. Would have loved 2 there. Teammate gets a second one, though. Love maybe a little more beacons. Really seen a lot of beacon action yet. Oh, I predicted there would be maybe a jump there. We're gonna lose lead. I'm not gonna sweat over it. Need to not die though. Alright, leads are, or caps ours. I get bowed immediately. Oh, man. That's gonna be a wipe. By the time we get back in there, that person's gonna be cooked. Ouch. They're trying to get to that next level. One bow hit, or fucking hits. They're gonna jump back up to our teammate. Our BP fell. Oh man, this is not looking good. We're very staggered. And we're really staggered. Oh my gosh, we've got delayed wipes. It's with no kills. No, a 4-0 kind of wipe. There's one. At 20 here, I'm just wailing. I'm wailing the one there. Everybody got whaled. Oh, we're on one shot. We just gotta go zone. I can't get behind the backside of the zone.
That's gonna be game. Told you, I felt like that one would come down to a big play. We didn't have it. They did. Simple as that. I mean... Fine, game 5 time. Game 5 time. You know, we had a really easy series last time, so you know what? Perfect place to wrap up on game 5 here, folks. Okay. Alright, come on, game. Give us some matches here. Game 5. Most important one. Right here. Alright, come on. Come on. Please. 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 No. Alright, well, let's go. You end stream right now? Damn, that's crazy. Don't need to know the conclusion. When it looks like we're about to win or about to lose, we just end stream, you know? Yeah, we won. Or yeah, we lost. But like secretly, we did the opposite of whatever it was. Ah, one behind us. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good, game. Not the kind of place we want to be. Now they have Zukas and stuff in their spawn. Not ideal. We can get Dynamo in position. I mean, we might be able to cook them. But right now, not looking great. Force the dualies back, which is part of the plan. That helps me a lot. No, I prayed. Okay, 3 down. That's the delayed wipe. Just Cappy. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. We get 2. We might be able to hold this. Just the bucket looking at me. Beautiful. Good team rally. I appreciate them. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Dynamo Pie. They're gonna have to come after him. There's a crab. There's a Zuka. Get the shot. That helps. One in the bubble, I think. Yes, there is. At least one in the bubble. Oh, they're so weak. No! No! The strikes didn't cap yet, but they're gonna strike. They're gonna cap. There it is. Make sure nobody runs across here. Take a pick. I see you. Rolar. Come back. No, that was a good slosher play. On the fall to hit the double. I'll give him that. That was good. That was good. Probably gonna lose lead here. Good play by the shot. Alright, there's a crab. Oh, great. Oh, I had to go for it, and I hit the top. It doesn't get the... Got the pick, but we just got nothing out of it. Didn't follow it up there. Now we wail. Now we go... Oh, slosher gets fun. Not gonna worry about the roller out of play. I should have played about the roller, I guess. We're gonna lose game 5 here. No! No! Man. That sucks. That's a way to lose. Sucks to lose at the end, but you know what? That's okay. Man, nobody has redirect. I'm trying to redirect on... Find a redirect spot. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants redirected to. Okay. Fine. Alright, well, I'm gonna say I tried. Nobody is around. Wait, hold on. I got this. Hold on. I have a solution, folks. I have a solution. I might. Give me a second. Raid. Alright, I'm gonna set a raid on Twitch. Those on YouTube, hold on a second. I have... Oh wait, maybe we can... We can do this. We can do this. Set a raid over. Kinda forgot to say goodnight to everybody on Twitch. Well... Hold on, folks. We might have this. We might have a solution. All right, well, I guess...
Alright, I'm gonna end stream. Appreciate y'all. They're not gonna turn it on now. I tried. You all have a fantastic rest of your night. I hope to see you soon. Thank you all that came out. Those are here that are still on YouTube. You guys get some special Arma content. You all have a fantastic rest of your night. I hope to see you soon. Good night, everybody.